What would you do if you found yourself stuck in a war-torn country? It's an unthinkable scenario, isn't it? You're away from home, perhaps on a well-deserved vacation or a business trip, when suddenly chaos ensues. The regular rhythm of life becomes a cacophony of uncertainty and fear. You're thrust into a world of danger, where each decision could be a matter of life or death. Imagine the streets you once strolled leisurely, now echoing with the ominous drumming of conflict. The comforting hum of everyday chatter replaced by hushed whispers of worry and apprehension. It's a terrifying situation that would send chills down anyone's spine. But remember, even in the most dire of circumstances, there are steps you can take, steps to ensure your safety, steps that could potentially lead you back home. Although it's a scenario we hope never to face, it's always better to be equipped with knowledge and preparedness. The first step to survival in such a situation is to stay informed. In the throes of a crisis, information is your best ally. Having a clear understanding of the situation around you is crucial. So, how do you ensure you're kept in the loop? Well, it's a three-pronged approach. Firstly, keep a close eye on the news. Reliable international broadcasts and local news channels can be your window to the outside world. They can provide real-time updates and crucial information about the situation on the ground. Secondly, heed the advice of local authorities. They are likely to have the most accurate and up-to-date information about the situation in your area. They can guide you on areas to avoid, curfews to follow, and safety measures to take. And thirdly, connect with other foreigners in the country. They can provide first-hand information and share experiences that can guide your actions. It's a solidarity network that can be of help in trying times. Once you're informed, the next step is finding a safe place to stay. Remember, safety should be your paramount concern. If you find yourself in an area that's seeing active conflict, you need to relocate immediately. Hotels or hostels with robust security measures can be a safe bet, but in dire circumstances, even a private home can provide shelter. The key is to find a place that's away from the conflict zones and has provisions for basic necessities. If finding a safe place proves to be challenging, consider seeking refuge in designated safe zones. Embassies or UN compounds often serve as safe havens during conflicts. They can provide security, basic amenities, and even the possibility of evacuation. Remember, knowledge is power, and a safe shelter is your first line of defense. With these two aspects taken care of, you've already taken significant strides towards ensuring your safety in a crisis. The journey may be fraught with challenges, but with the right information and a safe place to stay, you're better equipped to navigate through it. Your embassy or consulate is your lifeline in a foreign land during a crisis. Imagine this. You're stuck in a foreign country, where you don't speak the language and the situation is growing increasingly volatile. Where do you turn for help? Your embassy or consulate. These diplomatic outposts are your go-to resource in emergencies, serving as your connection to your home country and a potential refuge in times of crisis. But what exactly can your embassy or consulate do for you in such a situation? Firstly, they are your prime source of reliable information. They can provide updates about the ongoing situation, issue safety advisories, and give guidance on what steps to take based on the local circumstances. They are your eyes and ears on the ground, offering advice informed by diplomatic channels and local authorities. Secondly, your embassy or consulate can assist with exit strategies. They may arrange for evacuation flights or coordinate with other countries' embassies for joint evacuations. They can guide you on the safest routes to take and on how to navigate border crossings if necessary. Thirdly, in dire situations, the embassy or consulate can provide temporary shelter. This, however, is considered as a last resort and depends on several factors, including the capacity of the embassy and the nature of the crisis. Now, how can you make it easier for your embassy to assist you? Register with them. Even if you think you won't need their help, registration is vital. It allows the embassy to know you're in the country and to reach out to you in case of emergencies. And don't forget, always keep your passport and other important documents with you. These documents are your identity proof and might be required at every step, from seeking help at the embassy to boarding an evacuation flight. In a nutshell, your embassy or consulate is more than just a building in a foreign land. It's your lifeline, your connection to home, and most importantly, your beacon of hope in a crisis. So remember, in the face of adversity, you are not alone. Your embassy or consulate is your beacon of hope and help in a crisis. Surviving is not just about physical safety. It's also about mental resilience. In the face of adversity, it's crucial to keep your wits about you and maintain a sense of calm. Panic can cloud your judgment and lead to hasty, potentially dangerous decisions. Take deep breaths, count to 10, do whatever it takes to keep your anxiety at bay. Patience is another virtue that comes in handy during such circumstances. The journey back to safety might be long and fraught with delays. It's important to keep your spirits up and not lose hope. Remember, every step you take is one step closer to home. Taking care of your physical health is a given, but don't forget your mental health. The stress of the situation can take a toll on your psyche. Make sure you're eating and sleeping well. Engage in mindfulness exercises if possible to help alleviate stress. Keeping your mind and body in optimal condition is key to weathering this storm. Reach out for support if you can. Share your feelings and fears with trusted friends or family members back home. Their words of encouragement can be a beacon of hope in dark times. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Many organizations offer psychological support to people in distress. As you navigate through this ordeal, remember that you're not alone. There are people who care about you, who are rooting for you, and who are working tirelessly to bring you home safely. In the meantime, try to blend in with your surroundings as much as possible. Avoid drawing attention to yourself. Dress modestly and steer clear of flashy or expensive items. Being aware of your surroundings is also vital. Avoid dangerous areas and always have an escape route in mind. A few words in the local language can go a long way. It can help you communicate your needs, ask for help, or understand crucial information. Remember, your mental strength is as important as your physical safety. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and stay safe.